Hello and welcome to the TrustWealthy channel once again. If you want to invest in companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, etc., sitting in the comfort of your home in India without having to deal with the US dollars, foreign currency, or without having to send your money across borders, then this video is a must watch for you. So please watch it till the end and you will come to know how you can get benefited and why you should actually invest in such companies in the least hassle-free manner. Okay. So this video is in continuation to the previous series of videos where I have spoken about the easiest and the most passive way to invest in the stock market, right? So I have already created two videos before that, series 1 and series 2. If you have not watched them before, please go and watch 1 and 2 videos before you watch this video. Then it will make more sense for you. So the link for this is given below, is given here in the description box as well as in the I button here. Please select that and watch it and then you come to this video. So as I said, why you need to invest into such companies like Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. So let me come to that first. So these are one of the biggest companies in the world, right? Everyone has heard name of these companies. But there are other companies also who are not as popular as these companies, but they are also very big companies like Adobe, Intel, right? Who manufactures the chips. So there are several other companies which are very big companies, one of the largest in the world, and they have been in existence from several years and they are supposed to be for several next years, right? And if you want to get involved in their growth journey by being a shareholder of these companies, by investing some amount from India in Indian currency without having to deal with forex or any other things, it is possible. So how it is possible? Let me come to that. So there is this ETF called MON 100 ETF, which is basically an ETF of Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF. Now Nasdaq 100 is just like Nifty 50 in India. So Nifty 50 is basically an index of 50 topmost companies by market capitalization in India. Same way in US, the Nasdaq, which is the stock market exchange in US, there are two basically, one is Nasdaq and one is NYSE. So New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. Nasdaq is more tech heavy and Nasdaq 100 basically comprises the 100 most popular companies, or you can say the biggest companies in US by market capitalization. And the names which I took like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, Intel, etc., all that, they are all part of this Nasdaq 100 ETF, Nasdaq 100, right? So this is a composite index of 100 biggest companies in US which are known all over the world. And Motilal Oswal, one of the leading stockbrokers in India, has come up with an ETF which allows you to invest in all these companies through this ETF by being in India without having to deal with any forex or any US dollars or anything like that. So right now you see the price of this ETF is 120.72 INR. It started in 1st April 2011. Okay, 1st April 2011 it started. And today it is 120.72. When it started, the price was 10.32 INR. That was the starting price. So you see, it has made a gain of 12x in the last 12 years. So let's see and find out what is the annual rate of interest with this kind of growth in this ETF that has happened in the last 12 years. So this is a compounding interest calculator. I start with an initial investment of rupees 10 and with 23% of interest rate over a period of 12 years compounded annually, it will give this value 119.91, which is close to the current value, which is 120.7. So you see, on an average, this particular ETF has given you a return of 23% compounded annually in the last 12 years. Now that's massive, staggering. and all you had to do is to just simply invest in this ETF without worrying about the financials of the company, without worrying about your money getting lost if any company gets into losses or things like that. Anyways, it is a index of one of the biggest companies in the world, the 100 top big companies in US. So the chances of going chances of a company going bankrupt is very, very less. I don't say that it is not at all possible, but because it is an index, so the effect on your capital will be very, very minimal, because you are not investing in any individual stock, you are investing in a ETF. So this ETF has given this staggering and astounding return of 23% per annum on an annual average basis, compounded annually over the last 12 years. So now what you are supposed to do, if you also want to take part in the growth of this ETF and also you want to be a shareholder in such companies, so simply you have to come to your brokerage platform, whatever is your brokerage platform, First, Zerodha, Upstocks, whatever you're using, and simply search for this MON 100. Okay, now you will see this ETF is also listed on BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, as well as NSE, National Stock Exchange. I would suggest you use NSE because liquidity is very high, the volume is very high in NSE. So just click that, and once you click this, after that you can simply buy. Like you can just simply click here, right, trade, and simply you can buy, and all these things you can do. So that's all. This ETF is an extremely powerful ETF because it allows you to invest in one of the most popular companies in the world, right? So I have discussed in the previous two videos what is the importance of ETF, why you should invest in ETF, and I also gave you one ETF for you to invest in the Indian market, and in this video I covered one ETF for you to invest in the US stock market. Now if you combine all of this, you can be assured that your returns will be way more higher than the returns you would have got from the mutual funds in 99% of the case. And if you combine the the knowledge which I shared with you with respect to the entry, like I shared you two indicators on when you should enter. I talked about it in the first video. So when you combine that entry with this ETF, it becomes even more powerful. Your entry will be at much lesser price, you will buy cheap, and that's how you will be able to get even more returns than what you are seeing. So I hope this video was useful. Thanks for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel so far, please click the subscribe button and share this channel with your friends, with your people whom you love, and let them also gain this financial knowledge, and let them also make some gains in their portfolio. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next video where I'll be sharing you more useful tips on how you can increase your wealth. So till then, take care and have a nice day.